911. What's the nature of your emergency? I made a mistake. Such a huge mistake. I'm such an idiot, and this is... Oh man. I'm about to pay the price. Is that what's happening here? Is this penance for my sins? Please calm down, sir. Do you think you'd be able to start from the beginning and tell me what's happening? What have you done? Oh, it's not like that. I've not committed a crime. Well, not in the eyes of the law. I just... Okay, I'll start from the beginning. I'm Samuel Johnson, and my girlfriend, Laura Parker, is... Well, she's on the other side of this bathroom door, and she's being beaten. It's horrible. Who's beating her, Samuel? Where are you? The Clockwork Hotel. I know the one. Which room? 14. Thank you, Samuel. Officers are responding immediately. What can you tell me about the assailant? It's her husband. I know. Look, not that this counts as an excuse, but it's certainly a reason. She tried to leave Michael. Oh, how she tried. Countless times, but he threatened to kill himself. I mean, what kind of person does that? It's a cruel threat. So she's been trapped in a relationship that she hates, and, well, I didn't mean it to happen, but it did. And Michael's lost his mind because she's pregnant. Whose child is it? It's mine, of course. Right. What happened between you and Michael, Sam? Nothing good. I think he's been watching us for a long time. I tried to save her. He'd beaten her before, stalked her, and, of course, threatened to take his own life. Hers too, I think. I knew he was a psychopath. I don't think Laura wanted to accept it, but she was certainly scared, and I didn't blame her. I would have rang the police a long time ago, but I thought it would damage our relationship beyond repair, and I love her. I've always loved her. I guess that doomed her, and now I'm hiding on the other side of the door, calling you because I'm bleeding out. I guess I'm a coward. I can still hear her screaming, crying. I don't know how much longer she can last out there. I think I need to be brave. Don't do anything stupid, Samuel. Does Michael have a weapon? No, he put my head through the hotel window and I almost fell to my death. My face is covered in glass. A big shard got me and I'm losing so much blood. But no, he doesn't have a weapon. Just immense strength, I guess. Or adrenaline? I don't know. But he's beating her with his fists over and over again. I can hear it. Okay, Samuel. An ambulance is on the way too. I need you to hold on a little longer for me. Can you do that? I don't know. I need to go out there and save her. She's gonna die. Our baby's gonna... Oh, I can't do this. Is he stronger than you? Do you have the ability to stop him from continuing to beat her? Probably not, but I could distract him and she could run away. She could escape with our baby. Not that she'd ever forgive me for locking myself in here. She's still crying out there, though. She must still be alive. But he sounds angry. So angry. I think you should stay in the bathroom, Samuel. Officers will be there within the next 10 minutes. And they're trained to handle situations such as this. You are not. And you might end up hurting yourself or even Laura if you get involved. I know, but I can't live with the guilt. Just hold it together, Sam. A little longer. Tell me how all of this spiraled so terribly out of hand. How did you and Laura happen? Did you know she was married when you started seeing her? Like I said, we've been best friends for a long time. 10 years, long before Michael came along. And yes, I knew it was stupid to start a relationship with a married woman, but she couldn't leave him, okay? They were in an abusive relationship, and I looked after her. This is a moment of weakness right now. I'm letting her down. So maybe I'm no better than that monster out there. But this baby, this whole messed up situation, it wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault. This was all Michael. It's always been Michael. I just wish I'd called you sooner. Maybe Laura would have hated me, but none of this would have happened, right? 8 minutes, Samuel. I just need you to hold on for... Oh, Sammy boy! Won't you come outside and talk for a second? I'm asking awfully politely, after all. Just leave her alone, you monster! No, I don't think I can do that, Samuel. Something's come over me. I think you'll have to come out here and stop me. Come out and save the mother of your child, you coward! Okay! Samuel, officers will be there in a matter of minutes. I need you to tell them I wasn't a coward. Not in the end. Samuel, please, just hold on for me and we... There's a good boy. Now, give me a hug, and we'll call it even, okay? I'll let Laura go. I promise. Just one hug. No, don't do anything stupid. Just come here, Samuel. Come on. Come. Yes, that's it. That's right. Just one little... Oops. Oopsie daisy. I slipped. I slipped, Sammy. I keep slipping. It's just so... Sleep now. Sleep. When officers arrived at the scene of the crime, Michael Parker had fled the hotel. Laura Parker was beaten beyond recognition, and Samuel Johnson had bled out on the carpet. Laura Parker and her baby survived after hospital treatment, but Samuel Johnson succumbed to his injuries. Michael Parker has still not been found by police. After a thorough investigation, Laura Parker revealed that her husband had been physically and emotionally abusing her for years, confirming Samuel Johnson's story on the phone to the dispatcher. Once her affair with Samuel Johnson and resulting pregnancy was discovered by Mr. Parker, he hired a private investigator to track the pair to a nearby hotel. Upon finding them, Michael Parker proceeded to savagely attack Samuel Johnson until he crawled into the bathroom and made the phone call transcribed above.
911, what's the nature of your emergency? I think I need some help. My parents have been watching me. Watching you? Yeah, they've installed a camera in my room. I found it last night and tried talking to them about it, but it didn't go well. And now they've turned nasty. They've threatened to... Well, I've locked the door, but... Take some deep breaths. What are your parents saying? They're shouting horrible things. I stole the SD card from the camera and I said I'd use it as evidence. It made them really angry. I shouldn't have done that. What's your name, dear? Tilly. Well, you did the right thing when you called us, Tilly. Are you safe right now? Do they have weapons? No, I don't think so. Do you think you'd be able to give me your address? I don't know. That might make it worse. They'll probably calm down, right? Tilly, I can hear the shouting and banging from my end of the phone. Even if we put aside the seriousness of your parents invading your privacy, this sounds like a domestic disturbance that we have a responsibility to investigate. Oh, I wish I hadn't called. Tilly, I promise you did the right thing. Please let me know your address so I can send some officers to the scene. Okay, it's 57 Elm Tree Drive. Thank you, Tilly. I'm going to make sure 2 officers respond to your call right now. My stepdad's shouting at me for calling you. He heard what I said. He's banging really hard on the door now. Are there safe hiding places in the room? I guess I could hide. Well, I better not say aloud, but yes. Do that for me, Tilly. The officers should be at your location within the next 20 minutes. I just hope he doesn't try to kick the door down. I can't believe Mom's not helping me. How does your stepfather usually treat you, Tilly? I don't know. I'm 20 and he's been in my life since I was 10. He always had an inappropriate obsession with me, but Mom never seemed too bothered. Or she didn't believe me. I don't know. It's gotten worse over the past couple of years. Now that I'm fully grown. Okay, Tilly, this is all important information. Thank you. How did you discover the camera? I was talking to one of my friends on a video call and I noticed it on the shelf behind my laptop. It was tiny. A miniature camera wedged between two dusty books that I haven't touched in years. I was distracted for a moment and I found myself absent-mindedly looking at them. I noticed something shiny and, well, that's when I found it, and it was turned on. Right. Thank you, Tilly. Can you hide the SD card in a safe place? I guess I could take it with me into the ward, into my hiding place. I think you should hide it somewhere more discreet, not on your person, somewhere your stepfather won't find it. I'm worried he might hurt me. Has he hurt you before, Tilly? Yes. Oh God. The banging stopped and I just heard him say something about... Oh God. What did he say, Tilly? He told my mom that he was gonna get something heavier, and she just called me a spoiled brat. Are you in your hiding spot, Tilly? Yes, but my room isn't exactly big. It won't take them long to search everywhere. How long is it going to be before the officers arrive? Probably another quarter of an hour or so, Tilly. I need you to hold on for me. Have you hidden the SD card? Yes. I don't think he'll find it. It's really small, but He's knocking on the door again, and it's much louder this time. The wood just splintered. He's going to get in, isn't he? I'm going to need you to be quiet, Tilly. Be quiet and stay very still. We need to buy the officers as much time as possible. Tilly? Where are you, you little... Just give me the card and we'll be square, okay? I'll stop filming you. Promise. I just need you to be a good little girl for me, okay? You know things always go better when you're a good girl. It doesn't have to hurt, does it? Why do you always want me to hurt you, Tilly? Just give him the card, you little brat. You should be grateful that men find you so attractive. It won't last, you know. No, it won't. I'll probably leave you alone when you grow old and start to wither like your mother. Heck, I could even give you a cut of the profits. Is that what you really want? You want to be a little OnlyFans floozy? This ain't a forever thing, darling. But pain, that can be a forever thing. If you don't give me what I want. Where is it? And where are you, for that matter? You vile thing. What a waste of a pretty face. So true. What are you without that pretty face, huh? That pretty body? You really do drive me insane, Tilly. In the best and the worst way. Oh, I see. I think I know where you've been hiding. I think I can even hear you. No, don't! Hang up the phone right now. Please, not again. Not... The call cut out mere minutes before responding officers arrived on the scene. There was no trace of Tilly Hull or her parents, but an SD card was found after a thorough search of her room by investigators. It contained footage of Tilly in various states of undress. The victim has still not been found. It was confirmed by investigators that the victim's stepfather, Roy Milton, and mother, Sandy Milton, were filming their daughter for 3 years. They profited from the sale of multiple inappropriate videos on various websites. Upon realizing they had been caught and would face a criminal investigation, they kidnapped their daughter and fled their family house. A hunt for the suspects is ongoing.
911? What is your emergency? Lovely night, isn't it? Sir, this line is meant for emergencies only. Sorry. No, you're right. Sorry, I'm just nervous. Where are you calling from, sir? I'm in my car, driving with my wife. Are you or your wife in any danger? We just came from that lake at the south of town. Really beautiful scenery there. We got out to the boat and tossed a few lines to catch some fish. Sir, if this isn't a serious matter, I'm gonna have to hang up. Well, we thought we saw something strange at the bottom of the lake. What did you see? Where was this? Yeah, that's the one. And can you describe what you saw? Well, I debated it for a minute, but I'm pretty sure it was a human leg. Was it difficult to see at first? Well, no. I know it was a leg, but honestly, I didn't want to get involved. I'm very busy. It's actually illegal to not report a crime of this manner, sir. Can you give any further descriptions? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Look, I will call back. I figured you guys should go check it out or something. We will send units out immediately. Thank you for your call. 911, what is your emergency? Yes. I called in about 45 minutes ago about the body part at the lake. I'm the person you spoke to before, sir. Is everything all right? Did you, manage to find the leg? Sir, I can't really disclose those details. Units went to investigate the claim. It wasn't a claim! I was telling the truth! Oftentimes we have prank calls, everything has to be verified. Oh, okay. I guess it's best to cover your bases. Is there a reason you called back, sir? Do you have any further information to assist with the case? Well, no, not exactly. We stopped off at a diner off of the interstate on our road trip, and I went to go dump my food when I saw something in the dumpster behind this restaurant. And where was this? Over off of the interstate at exit 17. I think the place is called Macy's? What did you see in the dumpster? Pretty sure it was an arm. A human arm? Well, it wasn't a mannequin. It looked like it belonged to a woman. Did you disturb the scene? No. I got out of there immediately. All right. We should be able to get units out there after they finish up with the first scene. How long could that take? I can't disclose any estimate, sir. But if you are needed for a statement, we will contact you. I wonder if it's from the same body. That would be weird, huh? It looked like they got chopped up with an axe. Sir, if that's all you have to report, I need to hang up and allow this line to be used for other callers. Sure. Yeah. Keep up the good work. 911, what is your emergency? I think we talked before. It's me again. Guy finding the body parts. Did you find another one? As a matter of fact, I did. Another leg this time. I'm on my way toward Mexico, and this one was on the side of the road. I almost ran it over. Sir, can you give us your exact location? I will need you to remain there until the police arrive to give a full statement. I don't think I can do that. My wife has been wanting to go on this trip for a while now. We've been traveling all day. Sir, this isn't a request. This is likely a homicide. The body parts we found earlier were identified as female. Also, there was a report earlier that your wife was missing from her workplace today. That's crazy. She's right here next to me in the car. May I speak to your wife? Sure, hold on. May I help you? Sir, I'm not sure what game you are playing, but you need to pull over now so that the police can question you. My husband hasn't done anything wrong. If you refuse to cooperate, force will be used to apprehend you, and charges may be filed. If you have committed no crime, I suggest you cooperate. I'm going through a tunnel. On the evening of August 8th, 2023, the preceding calls were made by a Robert Nerman, age 25, from several different locations. The first call led police to a lake town near Hasita, New Mexico. They discovered in Wamos Pond a human leg, fitting of a 36-year-old woman, later identified as the caller's wife, Laura. Laura was brutally chopped up by her husband the night prior after a domestic dispute, which was reported by neighbors. Her husband used a log chopping axe to cut her body into several pieces, and then proceeded to spend the following day disposing of them as he attempted to flee the border. It is unclear why Robert chose to send authorities to the locations of where he dropped his wife's body parts at. Although police psychologist Clark Riven suggests that the man's conscience over his deplorable act must have caused him to have a mental breakdown. Prosecutors claim, however, that Robert was deliberately misleading 911 to attempt to flee the country, knowing that they would be long behind him. He specifically called smaller local 911 agencies in certain areas to attempt to cover up his crime. After the final 911 call, dispatchers contacted the Border Patrol, who set up a spike trap on the highway, stopping Robert's escape attempt. Inside the car was found the severed head, torso, and other body parts of his wife. The entire car smelled of death and was covered in blood. Robert willingly complied to be taken into custody. The prosecution is asking for him to be given a life sentence without possibility of parole.